Unit 1. Finding a job.
Dialogue. Listen to the dialogue and answer the true or false questions.
Hi, Satoshi. How was the job interview?
It went pretty well. I think I have a good chance of getting the position I applied for.
Great! I know you were really well prepared.
Yeah, I spent hours writing my resume, and I think that appealed to the personnel department.
True or false questions. Number 1. Satoshi is looking for a job. Number 2. Satoshi didn't prepare enough for the interview. Number 3. Satoshi has got the position he applied for.
Word match. Match the words from the list below with the following definitions.
Number 1. In this form, you will give some information about yourself, such as your education and job history. You will send it to an employer when you are looking for a new job. Number 2. It is a qualification that is given to students when they have successfully completed a course at university or college. Number 3. It is a department in a company which is responsible for recruiting and training people. Number 4. If you are being considered for a job or want to be selected for a particular position, you will be called a
Listening Comprehension. Part 1. Listen to the 4 statements and select the one that best describes what you see in the picture. Number 1. A. A man is entering the bank. B. The next train arrives at 9:45. C. A woman is wearing a scarf. D. There are several people carrying bags. Number 2. A.
The man is opening a checking account.
B.
There are many people in front of the check-in counters.
C.
Check-in information is available on the screens.
D.
The man is talking to a customs officer.
Number 3. A.
4 people are rowing the boat.
B.
There are flowers on the roof.
C.
People are enjoying a river cruise.
D.
Most of the buildings are modern.
Number 4. A.
Cars can only be parked for 24 hours.
B.
This area is under construction.
C.
Parking is restricted here.
D.
This place is off limits.
Number 5. A. A man is about to board a boat. B. A boat is on fire. C. A passenger is on the boat. D. A boat has left the port. Number 6. A.
A girl is buying a soft drink.
B.
The vending machine is out of service.
C.
A girl is about to open the door of the hall.
D.
The vending machine is sold out.
Reading Comprehension. Job title: Customer Service Position. Date posted: April 6, 2018. Description: Available immediately in our busy office. This is an entry-level position with competitive salary and generous benefits. Responsibilities include ensuring customer satisfaction, order processing, and data entry. Customer service or sales background a plus. Attention to detail and excellent interpersonal skills a must. If you are interested in working for a dynamic company with a supportive work environment, we want to hear from you. Send cover letter and resume to Harold Wells, Pacific Business Services, 2625 Beechwood Drive, San Bernardino, California, 92407.
Reading aloud. When job hunting, it is important to be able to demonstrate your achievements. There may be many suitable job openings for you, but this doesn't mean you will be able to get all of them. Other applicants will have the same qualifications as you, so try to make your resume more appealing. The first thing to do is to convince the personnel department that you really are the best person for the job. Think of what you did in college and choose some extracurricular activities which will help you stand out from other candidates. When job hunting, it is important to be able to demonstrate your achievements. There may be many suitable job openings for you, but this doesn't mean you will be able to get all of them. Other applicants will have the same qualifications as you, so try to make your resume more appealing. The first thing to do is to convince the personnel department that you really are the best person for the job. Think of what you did in college and choose some extracurricular activities which will help you stand out from other candidates.
Unit 2. Dining Out.
Dialogue. Listen to the dialogue and answer the true or false questions. Hi, Don. I've been looking for you. Are you busy this weekend?
No, I've got nothing special planned. Why?
Well, there's a really great Italian restaurant just a few blocks away. I'm thinking of going with my husband on Saturday. Would you and your wife like to join us for lunch?
That sounds like an offer I can't turn down. True or false questions. Number 1. Dawn is free this weekend. Number 2. The woman is going to a restaurant in Italy. Number 3. Dawn can't go to the restaurant.
Word match. Match the words from the list below with the following definitions.
Number 1. Before you eat at a popular restaurant or before you stay in a hotel, you will need a... Number 2. When someone has given you good service, you are expected to give him or her a... Number 3. It is the food that a person eats regularly. Number 4. It is a drink, for example, tea, alcohol, or fruit juice.
Listening Comprehension, Part 2. You will hear a question or statement together with 3 responses. Select the best response and circle the letter A, B, or C.
Number 1.
How would you like your steak, sir?
A. Yes, very much. It's delicious. B. Oh, medium rare, please. C. Thanks. I'll have a salad, too. Number 2. Don't you think this restaurant is rather expensive? A.
Yeah, that's why so many students eat here.
B.
Well, why don't you ask the manager?
C.
No, it's quite reasonable, actually.
Number 3.
Have you made a reservation for the cruise?
A. Not yet. I don't have any clues. B. Sure, it's a good spot to observe the stars. C. Actually, it was canceled because of bad weather. Number 4. Have some more cake, Hannah. It's delicious. A.
Okay, but I'm supposed to be on a diet.
B.
You're so kind. It's my favorite beverage.
C.
Yes, please. I'm watching my weight.
Number 5.
Excuse me, but is this seat taken?
A. It's to go, please. B. I don't think so. C. Please leave it here. Number 6. I'd like to book a table for 2 at 6 o'clock this evening. A.
How much is it?
B.
It's a durable one.
C.
Certainly, sir.
Reading comprehension. La Bonne Vie. La Bonne Vie in Seattle's Harbor District has been at the top of the city's best restaurant lists for over 20 years. Behind this success is the talent and passion of Chef Georges Romero, who has been responsible for the mouth-watering menus since the restaurant opened in 1985. As well as the wonderful dishes, the restaurant is known for its elegant, formal decor, top-of-the-line wine list, and fantastic views of the harbour. It's the food, though, that makes a visit to La Bonne Vie such an unforgettable experience. The 3 or 5 course menus, which include a menu for vegetarians, are beautifully cooked and presented, and they use only the finest seasonal ingredients. To follow, you could try the peppered filet mignon steak with oven-roasted peas and pecans, a combination not to be missed. The restaurant's sommelier, Jean Blanche, has expert knowledge of both Californian and European labels, and you'll have no trouble finding the perfect wine to accompany your meal. End the evening with a multi-course cheese tasting or a dazzling dessert chosen from a long list of traditional and contemporary selections. And remember, whether you come on business or for pleasure, at La Bonne Vie you can relax and enjoy the best, most professional service in town.
Reading aloud. The Bistro Bar and Grill serves only the freshest, finest quality ingredients, sourced locally where possible, and prepared by our team of chefs to the most exacting standards. So if you love tasty, homemade food, you will love the Bistro. Mouth-watering burgers, barbecue rib racks, macaroni cheese, and classic salads, to name just a few of our favorites. Or why not drop by and chill out after work with a nice cold beer or cocktail? The Bistro Bar and Grill serves only the freshest, finest quality ingredients, sourced locally where possible, and prepared by our team of chefs to the most exacting standards. So if you love tasty, homemade food, you will love the Bistro. Mouth-watering burgers, barbecue rib racks, macaroni cheese, and classic salads, to name just a few of our favorites. Or why not drop by and chill out after work with a nice cold beer or cocktail? Unit 3. Business Meeting.
Dialogue. Listen to the dialogue and answer the true or false questions.
Who's chairing today's meeting, Brian?
I am, actually, because I proposed the new project.
Good, thanks. Shall we get started? I think everyone is here.
All right, let's begin with the first item on the agenda.
True or false questions. Number 1. Brian is chairperson of the meeting. Number 2. Brian is against the new project. Number 3. There are several items to be discussed.
Word match. Match the words from the list below with the following definitions.
Number 1. This means to change something in order to correct or improve it. Number 2. This means to make necessary arrangements so that an event or activity can take place successfully. Number 3. We say this when we want to make sure that something is true. Number 4. This means to tell someone your ideas about what they should do and where they should go.
Listening comprehension. Part 3. Listen to the conversations and answer the questions by circling the letter A, B, C, or D. Conversation 1. Hi, Sandra, Meg. Sorry for missing the last meeting. I had to go to the kindergarten to pick up my daughter. I got a call from them. She was sick.
That's okay. The meeting went well, and now I'm working on the minutes. That will take a few days. Look at all these. I have to explain everything to the boss.
Oh, and don't forget to report to the marketing department. They're making their new PR strategies based on our discussion. It's already on their agenda.
Oh, yes. We have to make revisions so that they can easily understand what our customers expect of our products.
Well, it seems we'll have to put in extra hours if we're to meet their expectations. When will it all end?
Anyway, we have to briefly wrap up what we discussed at the meeting and make some proposals. I'll ask the marketing department what they really want.
Number 1. What are the speakers talking about? Number 2. How does the man probably feel when he says,
When will it all end?
Number 3. What are the speakers likely to do after this conversation?
Conversation 2. Hi, Jane. I've just remembered we have a meeting next Tuesday. We have to make sure everything's ready for that.
Yes, I'm now checking the agenda and it's loaded with topics to discuss.
I'm sure it must be. Do you know when it starts?
It should be starting at 3:30. The meeting itself won't be that long, say about 1 hour or so.
Have you booked a room?
Oh, no, not yet. I'll do that right away and let you know. By the way, is Mr. Henderson coming to the meeting?
Yes, he is. Actually, he is in charge of hiring temporary staff members for some of the activities mentioned on the agenda. We need to check with him or his department.
Number 4. What does the woman say about the meeting agenda? Number 5. Look at the graphic. Which of the following rooms is likely to be used for the meeting? Number 6. Which of the following departments does Mr. Henderson probably belong to?
Reading Comprehension. Total Marketing Incorporated meeting with Cutting Edge BC Incorporated. September 20th, 3 p.m. Conference room A711, Total Marketing Building. Total Marketing Incorporated attendees: Margaret Campbell, Satoshi Enokita, Sumi Park. Cutting Edge BC Incorporated attendees: Mike Myers, Helen Hirata, Ben Bonprozit. Agenda: 1. Introduction: Margaret Campbell, 10 minutes. 2. Galaxy Project Outline: Satoshi Enokita, 20 minutes. 3. Preliminary Assignment of Responsibilities: Mike Myers, 20 minutes. 4. Cost and Time Estimate: Helen Hirata, 20 minutes. 5. Project Strategies: Sumi Park, Ben Bonprozit, 40 minutes. 6. Next Steps, Meeting Review: Margaret Campbell, 10 minutes. In this meeting, we are going to discuss our big marketing project, the Galaxy Project. It will play an important part in determining the future success of the two companies. Please check the attached documents and be prepared to contribute your suggestions at the meeting.
Reading aloud. To make your business meeting a success, you have to prepare sufficiently. The first thing to do is create a well-organized meeting agenda. All the participants have some reason to be in the meeting, so try to make sure the agenda is relevant to each of them. Also, it's a good idea to share important background information among participants beforehand. By doing this, you can make the meeting more efficient, increasing the likelihood that you will reach satisfactory conclusions. To make your business meeting a success, you have to prepare sufficiently. The first thing to do is create a well-organized meeting agenda. All the participants have some reason to be in the meeting, so try to make sure the agenda is relevant to each of them. Also, it's a good idea to share important background information among participants beforehand. By doing this, you can make the meeting more efficient, increasing the likelihood that you will reach satisfactory conclusions.
Unit 4. Travel 1.
Dialogue. Listen to the dialogue and answer the true or false questions. Thank you for calling EdMax Rent-A-Car. How may I help you?
Hello. I'd like to know if you have any compact cars available this weekend.
Hold on a second, please. Yes, we have one Toyota Corolla.
Oh, good. Can I reserve that? I'll need it from Saturday through Monday. True or false questions. Number 1. The caller wants to rent a car for a week. Number 2. The caller is booking a compact car. Number 3. A Toyota Corolla was the second choice for the caller.
Word match. Match the words from the list below with the following definitions.
Number 1. The process or system of moving people or goods from one place to another is called. Number 2. It is the price that you pay when you travel somewhere by bus, train, or plane. Number 3. It is the money that you get back when you have paid more for something than it costs. Number 4. It is the money that you have to pay for goods or services.
Listening Comprehension, Part 4. Listen to the short talks and answer the questions by circling the letter A, B, C, or D. Short Talk 1. Thank you for joining the Vancouver Downtown Tour. We have many exciting activities today. First, we go to Harbor Center and enjoy the magnificent view of the city of Vancouver. The admission fee is shown in the brochure you have, and to get a discount, you have to show your ID. Since it's too early to enter the building, we'll have to wait for about 20 minutes. And after this visit, we have free time until 5 p.m., so you can enjoy shopping downtown or try a bike tour around Stanley Park. On your way around the park, you can watch fantastic shows in the aquarium, which I'm sure you'll really enjoy. If you're not sure about what to see in Vancouver, you could talk with downtown ambassadors. They wear blue uniforms and are willing to help you with useful city information. Then we move to Granville Island and have dinner. There are a lot of restaurants, and you can try a new place and spoil yourself with Canadian cuisine. Please be sure to finish your dinner and be back to the entrance by 8 p.m. The final part of today's tour is a night walk. You'll take some great photos on your way, I'm sure. Well, enjoy your day. Number 1. Who is this speech intended for? Number 2. Look at the graphic. When is this announcement being made? Number 3. What can people see in Stanley Park?
Short talk, too. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sally Potter, and I'm your chief cabin attendant. On behalf of Captain Ronald Trump and the entire crew, welcome aboard Air New Zealand Flight NZ90, non-stop service from Narita to Auckland, then continuing on to Wellington. Our flight time will be 10 hours and 50 minutes, and we expect to arrive at 9:20 a.m. local time. We will be flying at a ground speed of 870 kilometers per hour and reaching a cruising altitude of 12,000 meters. At this time, make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their fully upright position, and make sure your seat belt is correctly fastened. We suggest that you keep your belt fastened at all times as we expect to experience some turbulence. Also, we advise you that as of this moment, any electronic equipment must be turned off. Thank you.
Number 4. Who is giving the talk? Number 5. Where is the final destination of the flight? Number 6. What are passengers advised to do throughout the flight?
Reading comprehension. New York taxi tips. When the numbers on top of the cab are illuminated, the cab is empty. When the numbers on top of the cab are turned off, the cab is occupied. Hailing a cab, stand at the curb and hold your arms straight up and straight out. Speak up and speak clearly to the driver. It is difficult to hear you through the glass partition and above the traffic noise. Fasten your seatbelt. Smoking in a taxi is against the law. The meter should click over approximately every 4 or 5 blocks. Faster than that is illegal. Be sure to take your receipt. The ID number of the taxi you used is on the receipt along with a phone number to call if you need to report anything or you lose any personal belongings in the cab. Be sure to exit the cab at the curb so you don't risk injury from oncoming traffic. Tipping is not required, but it is customary to do so if the driver did his job to your satisfaction.
Reading aloud. For your safety on the bus, please be alert at all times for sudden or quick stops. You are requested not to change seats after the bus starts moving, and if standing, please move to the rear of the bus. Please remember that smoking is prohibited on the bus. Cell phones must be placed on vibrate mode or with the ringer turned off. For your safety on the bus, please be alert at all times for sudden or quick stops. You are requested not to change seats after the bus starts moving, and if standing, please move to the rear of the bus. Please remember that smoking is prohibited on the bus. Cell phones must be placed on vibrate mode or with the ringer turned off. Unit 5. Entertainment 1.
Dialogue. Listen to the dialogue and answer the true or false questions.
Hi, Kazumichi. Do you like dance music?
Well, not really. Why do you ask?
I've got 2 tickets for Lady Gaga's concert next month, and I was going to ask if you'd like to join me.
Wow, Lady Gaga! The chance to see her is just too good to miss.
True or false questions. Number 1. Kazumichi likes dance music very much. Number 2. Lady Gaga's concert is scheduled for next week. Number 3. The woman cannot go to the concert.
Word match. Match the words from the list below with the following definitions.
Number 1. This means in or toward the business or shopping center of a city. Number 2. It is an area of a country or a city with some special features. Number 3. This refers to something that is concerned with the most recent trends and information. Number 4. This means that something is right for a particular person, situation, or occasion.